Namaste, Vitruvians. It's Sunday morning. So happy to see you all. And we are here for out of band, completely weirdly scheduled buying blitz. So welcome. So good to see all of you after a while here. So many friends here. Hi, Southern Fried, Apricot, Mystique, Sunny, Dolores. Let's see who's there. Vivek, Laura. Great to see you all. Dinella, Daniel, Suna, No ID, G Giant. Welcome, everybody. So I'm excited today to be doing this buying blitz, and I appreciate that everyone can accommodate the revised time. I found out that I had some family engagements, which I didn't think about when I was announcing the earlier time. But yeah, it was a late night yesterday because we launched along with the Sabong project. We launched the Mint for their project, which is going very well. And I was up pretty late with that, and then working on a few things. But I'm here and I'm excited, and we are ready to do this. So I have two items on the agenda today. First, I want to kind of talk to you a little bit about the state of uh, Vitru staking and things like that. And I want to talk about how artists are contributing to the ecosystem. So I want to talk about that. And then we'll go straight into the buying blitz. So let's start by celebrating the fact that a majority of the community has come together, has rallied in the past couple of weeks, and has been staking to preserve the integrity and value of the ecosystem as we get closer to listing on an exchange. It's very important for us to get a lot of the Vitru that's actively in wallets locked up in stakes, and it's really cool that you get almost a triple reward for staking right now. One, you get an APR, so your Vitru is increased because of the APR, the interest. Two, you're going to keep getting rebasing Vitru, which I don't think a lot of artists are aware about how it works yet, but in time we'll educate you on that also. But we are about to upgrade the protocol so that we'll have more frequent rebases, which means that your wallet will get interest more frequently, and the staked Vitru that you have stays for the term you picked, but the rebase is available for you to claim as it comes. So you have income along the way. And finally, and this is the big one, is when you stake 150 Vitru or more, you get a vibe, which means revenue sharing, which means income for life, which is really, really amazing. So I'm just so excited because we hit on Friday over 1 million Vitru staked in just 48 hours, and it's still climbing. So I'm really appreciative and really grateful. So grateful to all of you. All right, let's bring my deck in here. And now what I want to do is talk a little bit about sort of the downside of things related to the buying blitzes and the VUSD grants and how things are working out. So I have a couple of slides, well, just a little more than a couple of slides, and I want to go over those with you because it's really, really important information. And I hope as the artist community in Vitruvio, you will discuss these amongst yourselves and also kind of spread the word and educate other artists about it, especially artists who are not native English speakers. I think they might be out of not being able to understand what's going on, be taking actions that might not be in their best interest. So let's look at that. So let's look at some observations here. First of all, a majority of the users who are dumping Vitru on the DEX and OTC and causing the price to drop, unfortunately, sadly, are artists. We can tie back their wallets pretty easily. This is not a good thing. Meanwhile, the entire Vitruvio investor community, we call them OGs, is working hard to ensure the success of the blockchain by staking for 1 to 5 years. A majority of them are staking their entire bag, the entire holdings for 5 years. This is what I was talking about. We had 1 million Bitru staked in just 48 hours. This is huge. This is very important. Um, we also notice that many artists are holding very large amounts of Vitru that are acquired from BUSD grant funded buys. Let's take a look at that, okay? So what we need to do is this. Let's go here and go to explorer.vitruvio.xyz. And then if you go to blockchain, I'm clicking on the screen here. I need to click here. And you go to top accounts. All right. Now, most of the top accounts, let's zoom in this a little bit. But most of the top accounts you see are allocated with it. But once you start getting a little lower here, you can start seeing that there are a number of wallets which we can easily trace back to artists' wallets. But you see vaults here. And this is page 1. A large number of these are artist wallets. These are all Vitru that were acquired from buying blitzes and really inflated prices, because we look at the same artists, their entire past 2 years, they've had artworks on sale for like $250 or $300, and here they're selling for like $2,000 and so on. So there's a lot of these. Let's go on to page 2. So it doesn't take much digging around to see that these extremely large holdings are all sitting in artist wallets. Now, what would you be thinking if you are an investor, you had put money into the ecosystem and seeing these? Well, I can tell you, it's already a big point of discussion. Investors are seeing these large amounts of Bitcoin in your wallet or in connected wallets and assume that your intent is to hurt the ecosystem by dumping when we list on SEX. It's a logical conclusion to go with, because there's no other reason. When there are so many incentives for you to create long-term income from staking, from Vibe, we've made it really, really attractive. If you're still sitting there with a large sum of Bitcoin in your wallet or your vault, it's reasonable to assume that you're going to dump, and your intent is to really torpedo all our efforts. Well, we cannot allow a few artists to sabotage our future, especially if we've worked so hard for the last year and a half to build this, especially because we are building a platform for the future of artists. It's nonsense to think that artists themselves would try and hurt this ecosystem. That makes no sense at all. And I encourage you to talk to your artist friends who are in this situation and tell them to do the responsible thing. So, but we cannot sit idly by. We are not gonna let all our hard work get trashed like that. And we have an answer. I actually call this situation an answer: artists not supporting the wider ecosystem responsibly, right? So this is the problem we have. It's not all the artists. Believe me, we know there's a lot of you who are doing everything right and who are educating yourselves on what it means to bring up a new chain, a new ecosystem, the work that goes, and you're staking responsibly, and you're doing all the right things, and but there's a few of you, some bad actors, and we are not going to let you destroy everyone else's future. We are building this platform for a long-term sustainable income for artists, and we won't let your short-sightedness and your greediness and your selfishness impact all of us. So here's what we're going to do for answer. First of all, we're going to make it where the vault claims to wallets cannot exceed 5%. So the claim button here, you've got the sliders in Studio. You cannot claim more than 5% to your wallet. Now, there's no limitation on staking. You can stake as much as you want. These limitations will be removed once price is stable. Our main concern is that we go to a centralized exchanges and we just have chaos there. We don't want that, you know. So these limitations will go away. Secondly, we're going to actively review all artist vaults holding over 5,000 Vitru. And because it's blockchain, we'll also look at up to 20 levels of connected wallets. So just because you claim to a wallet and then you move from one wallet to another and you spread it out, etc., doesn't matter. We will, it's easy algorithmically in software to trace all that. We will look at all of that. And when we see that you are actively working against us by actively dumping on the DEX, actively dumping on OTC, etc., we're going to block all your wallets and all your vaults from all ecosystem applications. So we now have a block list. So this is a decentralized system. We cannot block your wallets, but from once you have Vitru. But what we can do is prevent you from using any of our applications. This means you cannot use consign work. Your work won't be in search. Your work, you will not be able to be a curator. And we'll keep monitoring any wallets that you link to, and we'll target those also. But we'll make sure that you are not able to destroy the hard work that we've done. And once the price is stable, we'll unblock you. So I encourage all of you, and you saw how easy it is to look at the top holders. I encourage you, if you're sitting on a big bag of Vitru in your vault or in any connected wallet or all your connected wallets, this is the time to go and stake it. It's very simple. Go to scope.vitruvio.xyz, go to staking, click on Vitru. It'll tell you how much you have in your wallet. Just stake it. Pick a term, 1 year, 5 years, whatever it is, and stake it. You're going to get, for every 150, you're going to get Vibe. It's going to ensure your future. All right. So again, we take the success of our ecosystem and all the people that are working collaboratively so hard extremely seriously, and we will not let a few bad actors mess things up. So we will aggressively write software to investigate the vaults and investigate all the connected wallets. I said 20 here, but we'll go 100 levels if we have to. We're going to trace the whole flow of funds, and we will block each and every wallet from using any of our ecosystem applications, including, most importantly, Wrap Vitru, which is needed in order to transact on any exchange. So with that out of the way, I just want see this news is no big deal for all the artists who are interested in the success of the ecosystem, because I know you're already doing the right thing. I know you're staking, etc. And guys, it's not, you don't have to stake for 5 years necessarily. 1 year is also fine. It's just that we need to make sure that the investors, the larger investor group that's coming in here with the exchange, etc., knows that there's not just going to be a huge amount of Vitru that's going to get dumped. It's very simple. So we can do that if we are just a little patient. We have to be patient. This is a new chain. It has to get to the point where it's stable and it has to find its footing. So dumping right now is hurting you. It's called shooting yourself in the foot. So don't do it. Don't do it. Go and stake. Staking is the best possible thing for long-term income for you, because you're going to get multiple levels of rewards there. All right. So let's now get to the business. Let's see what people say about this. All right, Mystique, thank you. We stand by you. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is a high impact plan. Glad to see the ecosystem will be protected. Yeah, absolutely. Can you also demo and stake that we can manually type in? This is for those. Oh yeah. All right. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So you can use the slider in stake. That is a convenience thing, but you can certainly go in here and change it to whatever you want. You know, you don't have to go by the slider. In fact, you can say exactly, multiples. I don't have a whole lot of Vitru in this account, but you could go in multiples of 150 to get your Vibe. And Southern Fried is right. Steak, steak, steak. Hey, I have nothing against artists earning money. In fact, created this platform so you earn money, but you have to do it responsibly. You have to let us find our footing and grow. Um, Tate Sonar says, laying a stronger and stronger foundation. Yep. And it's fair to protect all the work done for this project for everyone. I appreciate that. Thank you. So we'll be doing this, and I encourage you, especially if you are in any community that is non-native sort of English speakers, to explain the importance of staking to them and explain the importance of not having Vitru just sitting there uh, in their wallet, large amounts of Vitru, or in their vault. You gotta get it out there, because that's active Vitru, and the larger investor community does not look at that favorably. That's because that's a candidate for dumping, basically, and that will torpedo the price. So, all right, now let's get to our business at hand. I didn't. Usually, I have a good plan and I have someone here, but because I changed this, I kind of have to do this ad hoc. So what I'm going to do here is go into stacks. So I invited everyone to create stacks. Thank you for doing that, by the way. There are some amazing stacks, and I'm 100% aware of the duplicate issue. I've told the team about it. We're going to work on fixing that and allow you also to go and edit your stacks. But we'll manage with what we have for right now. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm basically going to go through some stacks that catch my eye. And what I'm going to do is to make sure that it's fair, that I don't just look at the latest ones. I'm going to keep changing the sort order a little bit here. So I look at different ones that come up, and we'll go through them. First of all, I do want to say thank you for everyone who's making the effort to create these stacks. As you probably know from last Friday's presentation about streaming, you are in training to create the stacks for our streaming solution. This is exactly what you're going to do with more visualizations available, and that becomes our streaming solutions. Very, very high end sort of visualizations and things, etc., are coming, and your stacks could end up on someone's screen in their home or in an airport lounge or a hotel or an office. That's very exciting to think about. All right, let's get going here. Let's start with gradients curation here. What do we got here? Oh, wow. So we've got some futuristic, this is art is the future, is the stack, and we have some very futuristic artworks here. There's 16 of them here. Now, I'd said the max is 16, so in some cases there's going to be stacks with exactly 16, so it's going to take a while to blitz through them. This looks great. I like it, and I think I'm going to go ahead. Now, this is when I yearn for that one button thing. We'll get there, but let's blitz through this. So gradient, this is a good stack. I like it. Let's kick things off here and blitz through this. Wish me luck, guys. This is gonna be fast and furious here. Let's see how I do this. I've only had one chai so far, so I'm probably not as fast as I would like to be. I need to make sure. Oh, I need to hit confirm one more time, don't I, on these? Oh, yeah, there we go. Confetti. No, I guess I did it. Confetti. Okay. All right. Okay. That's 3 done. So remember, folks, now the new rules are in effect. You cannot claim more than 5%. That's the max. Now, there is at least one bad actor who is actively thwarting our attempts and basically creating fake vaults, fake personas, and stealing other artwork, other artists' work. So that person, we will deal with them in as severe a way as we possibly can in terms of their holdings. So we have lots of surprises planned for them. So some great stuff here. Uh, oh wow, I'm just blitzing through this fast. This is gonna take some time here. Yeah, I do have limited time this morning, so but not to worry. I'm back. I'm back in Blitz mode. So we'll definitely have more of these sessions now. I am leaving for Southern California on Thursday, I believe. Uh, as we've mentioned, going to meet with some Sabong Evolution Project investors and also meet with some Hollywood movie producers because we are ready to start tinkering with our Film 3 solution. And what better way to do that than with collaboration with, real movie producers? Because that's been the problem all along is if developers just build things themselves in isolation, it's going to be very difficult to succeed. But when you do it in concert, hand in hand with the people who are the stakeholders, it makes a big difference. Oh wow, that's a lot of tabs here. Confetti, woohoo! And more. Where's the confetti? Ah, I missed it. Oh well. There's more confetti. Congrats, Gradient. And congrats to the 16 artists. 15, I guess, because one was already sold. Did great. And this is a great way to kick things off. So I really like these artworks. Amazing. And by the way, we are working on getting the vibe stabilized. We have had some issues. It's had to do maintenance. We missed the maintenance window last night, actually, but we'll take care of it tonight. But I want to make note of where I did not make note, but I'm sure someone in the audience talks about what the starting level was. So anyway, that's done. There we go. Lots of confetti all around. Okay, let's go ahead and pick another stack. This time I'll try and pick one which does not have. Well, I won't. I won't hold myself to buying the whole stack. That way I'm not forced to buy a stack if not all the artworks appeal. All right, this looks interesting here. I think these have a lot of similar ones here. Let me just see if there's any more. Oh wow, that's a good one there. Guys, feel free to drop your hints about what I should look at. I'll be looking at the comments periodically. See, when it was a spreadsheet, people would call out a row number. Now let's oh wow, this one looks really subtle and interesting. Wow, look at this is some really beautiful. This is a beautiful minimalism stack here. Now I'm a minimalist. I love having nothing. In fact, one of my challenges is that when I travel and I meet with artists, they always give me a gift, and I don't know. I'm always confused about that because I don't know how to handle it. I of course accept it, but I'm a minimalist. I don't have things in too many things in my home, so it's really difficult for me. I love digital. Digital is great because I can have infinite amounts of things. This is really something here. Who curated this? Let's see. This is Two Jost. Two Jost, you've done a great job. Really like. I love this. I love this. So let's go and blitz through this. All right. And bam, there we go. And guys, I appreciate all of you, and don't. Um, I hope didn't offend anyone or anything by my comments earlier. There's a few bad actors. That's who we are targeting, honestly. Um, but there's also, I know people who don't understand this staking stuff, etc. It's all new. I get that, and so it's our job to educate. And this is why we talk about it so much, because every time we talk about it, maybe uh, a few more people learn about it and can understand that that's how you unlock long-term wealth. You don't unlock long-term wealth by creating an artwork, selling it, creating another artwork, selling it. That's just a hamster wheel to nowhere. We want to have income, steady income, and we want to do it in multiple ways. We want to do it through using decentralized finance, which is what staking is about, and we also want to do it by having a flexible sort of um, licensing model, so you can create many different licenses for your artwork and continually earn money. The NFT model of one and done, um, it was great while it lasted, but we've proven now, we see from the market that it's not the way to long-term wealth. There's no way there's enough capital for all the artists and all the artworks that are just coming in. So yeah. Runes, yes. So the this was a question asked the other day. We will continue with the contest for Vortex. We've just got the white paper going right now. I think Mike's going to present the white paper this week sometime, and so we'll get back to getting the runes done. Um, all right. This wow, this is a lot of effort, effort here for this many artworks. So, but I'm almost done, I think. But this is wow. Um, all right. So, just so you guys know, we have now introduced buy VUSD, and it is here. It allows anyone to acquire VUSD with Vitru at present, and then probably later this week with with VUSD also. All right, let's look at confetti here. Lots of confetti. Woohoo! I'll start at the right here so we don't keep seeing the same. Here you go. Confetti, confetti, confetti. Woohoo! Horizon. Congrats to all these artists. I hope you will get some vibe in your account and be poised for more long-term income. All right, let's see where we are right now. Did we move the needle? I think we already did, right? What was it? It was 3:48 at the end here, and it's already 6:55. Yeah, this is great. Okay, so, and there's some more confetti. Woohoo! So this is the screen I'm talking about by VUSD. So right now it's enabled for Vitru, so you can use your Vitru in your wallet to go buy some VUSD, and you can buy some art also. So you can also help other artists, especially the ones who haven't had a sale. So it's great. So congratulations to almost 30 artists. That was a job well done. Now let's mix this up a little bit. Let's go by title. All right. And see if there's any that catch our eye. So the stacks feature is still kind of in beta. There are some obvious issues. Oh, I like this one. Lighty shut, a black and white curation here. Lighty does a great job, and excited to have her be an ambassador. So this is pretty sweet. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and pick these up. But before I do that, let me go and look at and see how cool my collection is looking. Oh, here we go. They're all in there, looking good, looking very good. Yeah, I'm excited to be building up my art collection on Vitruvio, and been I think I've mentioned before that we are working on this little product called Transporter, and it's currently way early to even be called an alpha, but the idea is that we can bridge over works from Ethereum first, um, to Vitruvio. The impediment, of course, is gas costs there, right? So I want to bring over a lot of my collection artworks over to um, from Vitruvio to here. All right, let's get blitzing on this one. Congratulations to Lighty and to all the artists. Oh, Burnish. Uh, Burnish, if you're here, it's time for us to have another coffee someday. So hope we can meet up. Um, I like this black and white collection. Who's this? Noir. Um, Just James Pixels. Congratulations to you also. This is work by Yulia, Russian from the Russian Federation. Wonderful. Congratulations. Um, it's a lot more. Ayaz, Ayaz, I'm gonna skip your artwork here because I see that you have your vault and you haven't staked anything. So I would encourage you to stake. I don't want to encourage more by buying your artwork when you haven't contributed to our ecosystem. So please do that. Be happy to come back and look at that piece. Um, Congrats to all the artists here. Vivek, you are a great supporter. Appreciate everything you do um, for the ecosystem, and I'm happy to support your work. So this, I don't want to call it quid pro quo or anything like that, but it makes sense to see the artists who are actively here every day supporting things and encouraging others. I'm happy to support you because this is what it takes, right? It takes us working hand in hand together. So, but if I see you benefiting but not actually, engaging in the ecosystem, I have to think twice as both a founder and a patron about am I making a good decision? And I want to make good decisions. 256 shades of gray. All right, so this is one of Kafil's here. Looks like there's 3 artworks sold in here, but let's pick up this last one here. I'm always happy to collect Kafil's work. He's uh, amazing. All right, let's continue. Let's see what. Let's go back to looking at latest for a bit here because these are the ones that Awesome Pencils has created a video. Minas has created uh, a minimalist one. Well, a yellowish one. Let's see here. Yellow. I like yellow. I'm not wearing my yellow hat today, but I like this. This is good. All right, Minas, let's do this. Guys, I definitely need to have more chai before I do these buying blitzes because you can tell from my voice and the level of energy that I'm not my usual self right now, usual energy level. So definitely need more chai. I think the magic number is 3. 3 chais and I'm ready to go. But prior to that, I'm meh. All right, good blitz here. And let's see some confetti. Oh, come on, it's slow. Here we go, confetti. Some more, some more. Bam. Yeah, bam. Bam, bam, bam. All right. All right. And you're done with this one. This one's done. What is this? And why is it? Oh, this is my collection. I was like, what is this? So you can tell I need some chai. All right. Oh, this is the other stacks, the prior one. Okay. So let's not just give credence to the page one, right? So we've got many pages. So let's go to page 4 now. I think it's reasonable to jump around a bit. Silhouettes that speak. This looks interesting. Someone's been listening and knows how much I like silhouettes. Here you go. So very nice, but I can't help but notice that this is mostly one artist's work. I enjoy stacks that have a diversity of styles, but yet follow a common theme. Now, one of the things that we have not done a good job yet is of surfacing the descriptions and things like that you put. And I apologize for that. We are trying to move through this quickly and push out changes quickly. So we'll make it so your descriptions, etc., are visible here. This is streets full of good vibes. Interesting. There's a good diversity of styles here, but the essential idea, the theme looks like essentially a woman walking away from the camera, if you will. Relay in Art says, "I just ate scrambled eggs with Tabasco." This is amazing. This is very very cool. I like to put some chives in there also because I love heat and I like chives also. So I'm gonna pass on this one. Go back here. Oh wait, I was in stacks. It's where I need to be. I was looking at page 4. Let me go back to that. All right. Quite a few interesting ones here. The nice thing about having these little grid previews is I can go through a number and see things that catch my eye much easily. Emotional geometry looks interesting. Girly illustrations. Nightlife. Kurosawa. Oh, I like this one. Let's take a look at this one. What we got here? Crypto Cowboy. City in Motion. Color of Night. Avenue. Tokyo Sushi Bar. Life in Motion. Okay. Let me see. Me says go to page 10. Okay, I'll go to page 10. I can jump to page 10, I think. Yeah. Well, let's do this. Page 10. Okay. Eldrin says descriptions should just float or hover when you hover on an artwork. Oh, that's a good idea. Let me write that down. So hover descriptions. I love that idea. We'll implement something like that. Thank you for that suggestion. Uh, wow, there's some really. So this is one of those pages where I think we got some duplicates going, right? And I once again sort of apologize for that. Um, I'm trying to. Oh wow, this one looks interesting. This one's is Scandinavian runes. Is this the runes that someone was referring to earlier? Do like it. Look at these. These are stunning. Where do you find these? Wow. Uh, oh, so these are all one person's work here. I think this is exactly we are about to launch stores, and this is exactly what you'll be able to do with stores. Is you set your filter to yourself and you create your own marketplace. It becomes like not for the intent of selling so much, but as a portfolio site. I I uh, I need to pick up at least one from this set here because it looks really cool. I'm gonna get this one. It's interesting. All right. Now, the other thing we have to do a better job at is make the search here contextual for stacks also, because right now you can't really search for stacks. It's an evolving feature, guys. Um, let me go to another page here. Uh, so sleepless buddy has been creating a lot of curations. Guys, because of my family engagement, I have limited time, but I feel I really like a lot of the stacks that have been created here, and I think I'll spend some more time buying today at different times in the day, and I might just pop. I might just create a stream and just start doing it live. Just so people can join. It's fun. It might, if you're there and you can join, great, you know. But I'm gonna keep going for at least another half hour and keep getting some. This looks very interesting. Uh, what is the theme here? Hope. Hope. I like it. Me says it's page 11. I'll go back to it here. Let me look at this here. These look very nice. This is yeah, I would agree. It's a good theme, hope. And I see a lot of artists here who I have not encountered previously. So let's get the Blitz on. Let's do this. All right. I'm getting really good at being able to blitz and talk at the same time. So next, what we'll do is we'll go to number 11, page number 11, and see what's cooking there. One of the big features, in addition to stores that we are working on, is the creator level. By now, I think anyone who's paying attention has noticed the pattern. I'll post a question or something on X. I'll get some feedback. Then I'll throw out some screenshots, some wireframes rather, and then a few days later, I will show you something in Q&A, and then a few days later, a Q&A is quality assurance, and then a few days later, we'll roll it out in production. So that's basically the pattern. and we keep doing that. So with creator level, we did that, right? I went through the rules and all of that with you. But when you don't hear about something for a little bit, it's because it's in development. So that's what's going on right now. Is we've taken all that information and really some of the feedback you gave some good feedback, and it is now in development. So you can expect very soon in studio to see the whole profile piece that is like really a little tiny link, become a first class citizen. It's going to be pulled out and into the sidebar menu, and we'll let you start connecting all your social media accounts, and we'll get you to go to Synapse and do your KYC, know your creator, so you can get your score, because for streams, we are going to use your level. Your level is going to determine uh, which price of subscription tier your artwork goes into. So just be ready for that. It's coming, and it'll come hopefully sooner rather than later. Now, one of the other things I do is, in addition to working on these, I'm constantly thinking of what new ways can we license things. And the other day, I was walking the dogs, and I had a really good idea. And so I field tested it with a few people, and they all agreed it's a good idea. I'm not going to tell you anything about it right now, but I'm excited about that idea. It's a new license type that doesn't exist anywhere on any site right now, any Web3 art site right now. And it's something that I think all of you will find very exciting. Lots of confetti here. Come on, let's bring up one more. Congratulations to all the artists. I am sorry I'm not doing a very good job of uh, thanking the artists. What happened here? Let's see. Uh, but thank you. Um, so so we've got the new thing coming, and of course, one of the big challenges right now, and the thing that is occupying almost all my secondary thought processes. When I say secondary, I mean, when I'm not actively doing something, like right now, is coming up with the model, the tokenomics model, the business model for Film 3. So I've been doing a lot of research on prior Film 3 projects to see why they succeeded and why they failed. And most of them has the disadvantage of not having their own protocol. We have our own protocol, so we can do some amazing things as a result. And I'm excited about that, because it gives us the ability to create a model for Film 3 and the movie industry that has never existed before. I am definitely open to um, ideas from all of you. If you have any ideas on how to really monetize, bring not monetize, but bring movies into decentralized world, happy to hear your ideas. Um, okay, I think I'm not sure what's going on here. Did this sell? There's a problem with this artwork. Now, it's entirely possible when something doesn't work that it's been blocked. And in that case, it won't work. And that's fine. Um, it's working as intended. So me said, go to page 11. Okay, we'll do that. There we go. Let's go page 11. Apricot says I should talk to Otherly Entertainment. Hit me up in DMs, Apricot, and tell me a little bit more about what that is and how I can make the connection. And perhaps you can do a warm intro if you know someone there, if it's the right thing to do. Pastels. I like pastels. Those are nice. Some of these curations are so gorgeous. The sketch. Streets of Memories. Here we go. This is this one. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. This is a good one. Who did this? This is by Gaia Musique. I like it. Very nice. All right. Blitz away. Let's do this. Oh, this photo reminds me of a scene in when I was in Japan, in Osaka. A similar scene I think I had captured. Obviously not as good, but reminds me of that. By the way, guys, notice how when I'm clicking through here, I'm not going to another website anymore. That's because we've integrated search and store capabilities now in preparation. This is the first step in getting the stores feature built, because you don't want to have search and then have them go to a different website. Can't have that. So this is all working seamlessly now, thanks to our amazing dev team in Sao Paulo. All right, keep it going here. Blitz, 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 blitz. One of the programs we are going to create here in the next few weeks. Oh, I love this glitch. Well, it's not exactly glitch. It's just shadow and rain. I love this so much. This is amazing. Is there a BTS on this? I would have loved to see a BTS on this. Wow. Wow. Really love it. Anyway, as I was saying, it's all integrated and gets us closer to the store. Okay, confetti time. Let's do this. This one did not work. Why not? I didn't try hard enough. Confetti, and looks like I had some failures here. All right. Okay, more confetti. So this one failed again. It's probably blocked, so can't do anything about that. But we're still working on these. Okay, that went through. Let's take a quick peek here at what we got. 366,166,364. So we've climbed up quite a bit. That's great. Okay, now let's go a different direction. I'm gonna go to page 3. What do we have here? The beauties. Kiki. I'm looking for something unique and different that I have not seen here before. Let's see. Something that catches my eye and is also thematically very interesting. Let's keep going. Let's pick a random number page now. Okay, you pick one, Jen. 23. Okay, we'll go to 23 in a second. Nice. The reason I ask for grids on these buying blitzes is because I can see them at a glance. This one is called Beautiful Arts. Light is everything. Seaside. I like the ocean. All right, let's go to 23. And there we are. Okay, this was at random. Doc curated one called Lady. We'll take a look at that in a second. Oh, there's a bunch of docs curations here. Green, stars, trees, dunes. Love art. Okay, so I see two on this page that I'm interested in following up on. I can tell that that's a Lady Redhorn's one. Yes, I was right. So I love it. Okay. Um, some good ones here. Um, I think I'm going to pick up three from this here. Um, so one of the things I want to do, like I said, I want to keep trying experiments with buying blitzes. It's just fun. It's a petri dish, a lab rather, not a petri dish, a lab for me to experiment with. So what I want to do is have have another artist here with me, and I want to make them a delegate. What I mean by that is um, they are going to um, collect live for me, and um, they will have carte blanche to do as they wish. So I don't know if that sounds like a good idea, or if anyone. I'm sure it sounds very boring, and I'm sure lots of people are not interested in doing anything like that. So, but on the off chance, uh, ethnic, if I stake all received Vitru directly, will I get some vibes? Yes. So, Homeless PhD says, yeah, if I stake all, it's 150. For every 150 in a transaction, you get one vibe. So, if you do multiple stakes and they all add up to 150, it doesn't work that way. You got to do it in one transaction. So, every 150 in a single transaction gets you one vibe. So you have to be a little strategic about it. What I mean by that is you can accumulate a bit, and then do that staking every 150. I mean, directly from cabinet, there's a mint to wallet and stake. Yes, yeah, you can do it directly from studio. It's the same thing. You can do it from there, or you can do it that. Now, bear in mind that when you're doing it um, uh, from the claim thing, each of your individual choices you make there need to be at least 150 or more for you to get the vibe, or otherwise you won't get it. So it's probably best to do it multiple times. Do it, you know, once for 2 years, once for 1 year, whatever. But make sure that it's per transaction. That's how it's set up. So if you're confused, go to scope. That's the best thing to do. But I understand now with the new restriction that you cannot go to scope because of the 5%. So I would just do it one at a time. I would maybe, say 10% or whatever for year one, and then after that transaction is done, do the next one, and so on and so forth. Let's see here. I think I'm going to go to another page now. Let's see. I'm going to go to. Let's take a big jump to 50 or maybe 40, 50. I always miss giveaways. Today, because of time, I won't be doing any giveaways, but I will be doing some later in the week. Uh, let's go to 33. Big jump. Okay. So freedom. Ooh, who doesn't like freedom? I like freedom. I love freedom. This is an interesting take on freedom. Interesting. I will pass for the moment. Let's see here. Watercolors. I like watercolors. Watercolors are fun. they look very difficult, and I'm sure they are. We got one sold here. I see a couple that interest me here, but not all of them. So I'm gonna. Well, actually, I find 4 interesting in this. So I'm gonna grab those 4. Let's grab this one. I think I can be more successful at the buying blitz if I don't hold myself to buying the whole stack, because sometimes I see a few that really are interesting that I want, but yeah. So I'm gonna pick up 4 from here. But congrats to the curator and the artists. That's great. Where's our confetti? What's this here? Oh, this is from the prior one. How are we doing? 166. Good. Waiting. All right, we are waiting on all of these. So we are denied confetti right now. Are there some new artists without sales yet? Probably, but I'm gonna go. Well, you know what? It's not a bad idea. Let's do that. Let's take a look at those. Let's see, group no sales. Okay, here we go. Let me see. So one of the reasons these I'm not saying it is, but one of the reasons there could be listings here is we're actively blocking one person who is just randomly copying other artists. So this looks good. Now I don't know if this is a copy or if it's the real artist. Yeah, I cannot wait to have the creator KYC in place, so I don't have to doubt that I'm dealing with the real artist. Nice. Oh, by the way, I also committed to having a new nickname, and that is coming up. I just have to do the post on that, so I will do that probably later today. And the thing is, it's not just posting about the meme, but I'm always interested in doing something new and interesting and different, and that's why it takes me long, because oh, that's an imitation. I see. Okay. So I'll have to deal with that. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah. I apologize to any artists who I unwittingly buy a copy from. Our moderation team is working hard to get past it and make sure that everyone is there. But we miss some, and when we do, we apologize. We are not trying to do anything other than support the ecosystem, and with it comes some bad things, and yeah. We'll once we have creator KYC, we'll be able to avoid a lot of these things. All right, that's good. Okay. Yeah. So all right. So now I think I want to stay with the stacks, because for me, people have put time and effort into this, and I wanna give it the respect it deserves. Nice. This is pair. Oh, I like this theme. It's a good concept. pair of everything. All right. And are we still on stacks? No, we're not. Homeless staked and got the vibes. Woohoo! Thank you, appreciate you so much. The beginning of everything. So there's Igor's boudoir one. Might go back to that. Beyond the stars, echoes. Art is beautiful. I already did this page, I think. Oh, well, it's changed. I'm going to go to a page much later down because these do tend to move pretty fast. Let's go 50 as Jen suggested earlier. We've done some black and whites today, so we'll skip those. I'm looking for, oh wow, this one is Lady Redhorn's curation, but let's see. This is modern. It's modern art. I like these abstract works. There's a couple here that catch my eye. I need to think about it a bit more. I need to think about it. Let's go 49. So it's interesting that they are clustered a bit because people create a whole bunch of curations at once. So they're clustered that way. There's a Halloween one. Interesting. I think a lot of people love Halloween because of the costumes and things like that. I don't know why, but I've never sort of gotten into the Halloween thing. Woman Whisper, red, yellow movement. I like both these photograph. Let's look at this one first here. Oh, there's an animation. Oh, this is clever. This is a Zach animation. I like it. Leah, Vivek. All right. Looks interesting. A few already sold here. All right, let's do this. This is very cool. I like. A girl finds peace in the ocean's waves, learning resilience and the beauty of change. Wow. It's the girl's body is a mask on the ocean. Like it. Nice. And this is another Doc's work. Okay. Vivek visuals. It's a different Vivek. Interesting. So yesterday we had a bunch of neighbors over for chai. That was really nice. Just to get to know, people in the neighborhood, because there's been a lot of new people moving into the neighborhood. And so it's good to hang out with them and hear them. A lot of them work in tech as expected, but some of them don't. I always like to hear Here we go, confetti. I always like to hear about the people not in tech. Lots of confetti. Woohoo! All right. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through here and let's do artist spotlight. And no assets found. That's interesting. JBR Tikkun. Let's see what Tikkun's got going. That's sold. I'm trying to think. Well, you know what? The artwork spotlight is random. So let's go ahead and look at the spotlight. And oops, that's not what I want to do. I want to click the eye here. Let's look at the spotlight and pick something from here, okay? This is a nice one by Laura. It's a series that explores the dichotomy between darkness and luminosity, a visual plea to the eternal inner conflict of the human being. Nice job, Laura. Like it. This reminds me of the subway, the metro in DC. It just feels like that. But what is this? Well, that's the thing. It's got me thinking now. This is an interesting artwork. It could be an eye. Very interesting artwork. I'm happy to collect it. All right. Great. All right, folks, it's 8:15. Let's look at the dent we made here. 166,703 from 165,348. So I contributed a little bit to Vibe income. As I said, because of the limited time, I can't keep going indefinitely here, but I will pick up some more during the day. I think, don't know how much we spent. We did around 15K here, so definitely can do some more yet today to play catch up also. But I want to thank everyone for your for joining here. Thank you so much for being part of this. I really love doing these, and like I said, I might pop in and do one at random again later today after I've come back. But thanks a lot, and I hope you will encourage those artists, if you know your artist friends who haven't staked and are holding a large amount of BitTrue, to please do that. It will help our ecosystem. So thank you so much. I think I'm going to sign off with that. Appreciate all of you. See ya. Bye-bye.